Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So, in honor of Superman, I am going to be ranking all the Superman actors from worst to best. Everything from Christopher Reeve to David Cornswet. I am including two of the, I'm including one TV show person. I am not including Tom Welling because I haven't seen Smallville. But yeah, so let's get started. At number 6, I have Nicolas Cage as Superman. I really like Nicolas Cage as Superman. He's only at the bottom because we didn't get a lot of him. We've got sprinkles of him. We've got him in 2 movies, but not as the main lead. So we don't actually know what he'll be. But we're going enough to get even just a little bit of a taste of what Superman would be. And I think that he actually works. I think that the Flash cameo was the craziest thing I've ever witnessed, where where we did the whole going through all the cameos we want to see in the Flash movie, or all the people that are rumoured anyway, and I put up Nicolas Cage as Superman, and my dad was like, Nicolas Cage as Superman, what the fuck? But then when we actually sat down and watched the Flash movie, and then Cage turned around with his long flowing hair and that awesome, shiny suit, Dad's like, what the fuck? It was one of the best reactions I got from him. And he hasn't seen Teen Titans Go to the Movies, which Nicolas Cage actually voiced Superman in that. But the other ones are everyone else are on top of him because we've gotten more of them and we actually got to see what sort of Superman they are. And, yeah, I really think that Cage did a great job in both Teen Titans and The Flash, even though he didn't really do a lot. I think that he did a good job for what he was given with. Number 5, I have David Cornswet. Now, this one could easily jump up a few more spots. I'm only holding him back because we've only gone in for 1 movie, and it's one of those ones where I'm like, okay, well, how... I don't know, I feel like this is one I need to kind of hold judgment on because I'm like, I really love his Superman, and I love the whole speech he gives at the end where he's like, that is where you've always been wrong about me, Lex. Like, I think that is such a great speech, and it really describes me or a lot of us as human beings. So I really do feel like that that Cornswet was a great Superman, and I really love his Superman in this movie, and I love how he saves people while he's fighting and all that. I really like the way that he smiles and how he deals with things and all that. I really like his Superman, and I think that he is easily one of the best versions of Superman in terms of the lightheartedness. I think the rest are on top of him because we've got more than just 1 movie. So yeah, I really like David Cornswet as Superman. At number 4, we have Tyler Hoechlin. I really like Tyler Hoechlin. He was a great Superman in Supergirl. I love his portrayal as Superman, and I love how his cape is very, very long, and I love how he plays Clark Kent. Even though that you're like, he's way too handsome for Clark Kent. But like, he actually, when he puts on the glasses, he has that bit of shy nervousness that Superman should have, and then as soon as he rips off that shirt and you see the Superman emblem, he's full of confidence, and you're like, yes, this is Superman. This is the pedestal of Superman, and I love how he's used in the Supergirl series and even Superman and Lois. I really like how he smiles and he's like, I was like, oh, that's cute. I was like, thanks, my mom made it. I really love Tyler Superman. I think that he's so good, and I love how he's used within the CW. I think that it's amazing. Number 3, I have Brandon Routh. Brandon Routh is such an underrated Superman. I love Superman Returns. I love the way that he plays on the Christopher Reeve character. I think that he did the comedy aspects of Superman way better than Reeves did. I think that honestly, Brandon Routh is one of the more underrated Supermans. Every time I watch Superman Returns, I'm like, this movie is so underrated, it's ridiculous. And I love how they do it. I love how they use him, and how he's very much that Superman that Christopher Reeve was, where he's smiling, he has the same music, he's very much that strong Superman, and like how every Superman, like, he has like the nanny voice and then takes off the glasses and he speaks like Superman. I really like that. I love Brandon Superman. I think that he's really underrated. I think that he's one of those actors that I see as Superman. Every time I look at him, I'm like, there's Superman. I can see him. There's Superman. And I love Brandon Routh as Superman. I think it's really good. Even though that everyone might not necessarily like the movie and some of the choices, even though I really like the movie, and I like some of the risks that they take with Superman Returns, I find it ridiculous how they think that Brandon Routh is a bad Superman. I think he's a great Superman and such an underrated Superman. Number 2, I have Christopher Reeve. Christopher Reeve is Superman. He is one of the main reasons why Superman is this big to this day. And I love how he's used, even though that he's really good in the movies. I love him. And it's like, every time I watch it, I'm like, I forget how good you are. It's one of those things where, like, I look at it, I'm like, yeah, I guess it is a bit strange because of the goofiness of the movies, and sometimes the goofiness can reflect on some of the acting choices that they do. I think that that's totally the opposite. I think that he is great as Superman. I really like the way that he plays on Superman, and I think it's fantastic. I love the way that he plays Superman. I think it's amazing. But coming in number 1, I have Henry Cavill as Superman. I honestly think that Henry Cavill is a really good Superman. I think that what makes him a good Superman is that how many movies he's been in and how he develops as Superman. And we got all the different aspects of Superman. We got the dark, serious moments in Man of Steel and Batman vs Superman, and even in Zack Snyder's Justice League. But then we got the smiling Superman in Justice League, and even in Black Adam, where we actually get to hear the awesome John Williams theme again, and him walking out and going like I love that. I'm like, yes, this is Superman. I'm like, yes, like, he looks the most like Superman. He gives me the vibe of a Superman, and I'm like, this is a Superman of today's world, and this is what the world needs today, is a symbol of hope. And what would Superman be like today? And that's the whole thing about Batman vs Superman, why I love that movie, because it's like, if Superman revealed himself to the world, which he did at the end of Man of Steel, they deal with that in Batman vs Superman, and why Batman is so angry at Superman, because it's like, I'm mad at you because you've killed all these innocent people. And I love that about Henry Cavill Superman. I love how they've taken risks with him and not just kept him the happy, jolly Superman. I really like Henry Cavill Superman. So guys, thank you guys for watching. Please hit the like button down below. Hit subscribe as a little bell icon to get enough of future Superman rankings I do. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.
Hey there. Subscribe to my channel. And also press this bell icon.